There she was on that corner again, hair filthy and matted, 3 ratty mufflers around her throat, oversized coat stained and torn, laces missing from her once red Chuck Taylors, and all of her uneven fingernails had black grime under them, a detail that turned Andrew Thurston's stomach when he passed close by almost as much as her vile body odor. He saw that her mouth was flapping open and closed, and her arms were flying around in wild, incomprehensible gesticulations. She reminded him of some ragged, noisome marionette whose body had been set in motion by a mad puppeteer. He wasn't yet near enough to hear her inane idiocies, but he was certain she was prophesying again. Why did these people do these things to themselves? He could, of course, go another block over to avoid all this unpleasantness, but he shouldn't have to. No, not when he and his department did everything they could every day of the week to make sure these derelicts had a decent life. And Andrew should know because he was a supervisor in the city's Social Equity and Rehabilitation Department. He had gone into social work, he kept telling himself, because he wanted to help people. But Andrew was also occasionally aware, when the memory rose to the surface unbidden, that it was in large part because his English degree hadn't prepared him to do much else. He really couldn't understand it, though, and just shook his head. There were 5 new shelters within an 8-block radius. These people also got free medical and dental care, free job training and placement if they wanted it, and, with the new program, they received unlimited food vouchers to use at any supermarket of their choice. This was Andrew's proudest accomplishment yet in helping the marginalized to live better lives, and to thus be taken care of, to have security and comfort. Only one small thing was required of them. It was just a minor outpatient procedure. This nearly painless sterilization procedure ensured that genetic deficiencies and mental disabilities weren't passed on. Besides that, it not only prevented unwanted children, but also ensured that there were no more suffering children, no more children having to go to bed cold and hungry. All these people had to do was register and begin the process. Then, after the initial minor surgery, they simply had to check in once a week at one of the satellite offices to have their progress monitored and to receive their benefits. Of course, if they didn't show evidence of satisfactory progress, they would be removed to one of the rehabilitation camps. It was the best thing for the incorrigibles and the best thing for society. Yet some of these people refused the registration and the procedure, and so, as a consequence, the help they could get. It truly baffled Andrew. How could they prefer to eat garbage and sleep in the cold, chained to a life of poverty and filth? And most of the